U.S. confirms halting weapon transfers to Israel.
Government plans to develop Nghệ An into a high-tech forestry center.
Emotional television bridge. Lotus Village nurtures great ambition.
You're watching today's news on NTV channel. My name is Ha Zhang, your host. U.S. Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin has confirmed that the U.S. has temporarily suspended the supply of weapons to Israel. This move is intended to demonstrate Washington's opposition to Israel's military campaign in the city of Rafah, southern Gaza Strip.
President Joe Biden's decision to temporarily halt the shipment of ammunition to Israel comes in the context of Washington's objection to Israel's plans for conducting an attack on the city of Rafah without implementing new measures to protect civilians. Austin emphasized that the United States has consistently held the position that Israel should not carry out a major offensive in Rafah without considering and ensuring the safety of civilians in the conflict zone. After assessing the situation, the U.S. has halted one shipment of ammunition to Israel, and a final decision on handling this batch has not been made yet.
Government plans to develop Nghệ An into a high-tech forestry center. This is one of the components of the North Central Coast and Central Highlands regional planning for the period 2021-2030 with a vision towards 2050, recently approved by the Prime Minister. The planning outlines proposed research and the establishment of high-tech zones in Nghệ An, Thừa Thiên Huế, Bình Thuận, and other areas with potential, provided they meet the necessary conditions as stipulated. In terms of forestry infrastructure development, the regional plan also identifies the construction of a high-tech forestry zone in Nghệ An. Previously, on March 31, 2021, the Prime Minister issued Decision number 509 on the establishment of the North Central Coast High-Tech Forestry Application Zone in the commune of Nghi Lam, Nghi Vân, Nghi Kiều, Nghi Hợp, Nghi Xã Nghi Lộc District and Daishan Commune, Dolan District, with an area of 618 hectares. Last night, the radio and television stations of Nghệ An and Thừa Thiên Huế collaborated to produce the television program The Lotus Village Nurtures Great Ambition. This is a special artistic program commemorating the 134th anniversary of President Ho Chi Minh's birthday.
The program, The Lotus Village Nurtures Great Ambition, was broadcasted live from two locations: Hoang Tru Village, Kim Lin Commune, Nam Dan District, and the High School for Gifted Students in Hue. While Nam Dan is a place steeped in patriotic tradition and academic excellence, Hue is where President Ho Chi Minh was exposed to the enlightenment of Western knowledge, encountering numerous teachers and great intellects of the era. The program lasted approximately 110 minutes, divided into three parts. Part 1, The Tradition of Home, Part 2. The Pain of Losing Home, Part 3, The Origin of Great Ambition. This artistic program helps viewers to authentically feel the connection to the lands associated with President Ho Chi Minh and the formation of eminent cultural figures. It is a profound expression of gratitude from the hearts of Vietnamese people towards President Ho Chi Minh.
Coming up next are some of the news.
Recently, Belgium, the current holder of the presidency of the European Union (EU) Council, announced that EU member states' ambassadors have agreed to use the profits obtained from seized Russian assets to provide military aid to Ukraine. Under this plan, Kiev can receive an additional support package worth €3 billion, $3.3 billion United States dollars annually. Ursula von der Leyen, the president of the European Commission, stated that this funding can be used to purchase military equipment for Ukraine.
According to the Administrative Management Police Department, CO6, Ministry of Public Security, in the near future, iris biometrics will be collected at police agencies along with fingerprints and facial photos. Accordingly, the person receives the identity information and biometric information, including facial photos, fingerprints, and iris of the applicant for the ID card. The collection of biometric information will be conducted by the ID Card Management Agency when citizens apply for ID card procedures. The ID card law takes effect from July 1, 2024. From this point onwards, all citizens applying for ID cards will have their iris biometric data collected.
According to the findings of the Ministry of Education and Training's inspection on the partnership between Foreign Language Proficiency Testing and Certification Organizations and IDP Education Vietnam Company, Limited, located in District 3, Ho Chi Minh City, a total of 56,200 IDP IELTS certificates issued in 2022 were found to be in violation of regulations. Consequently, these certificates will not be recognized for high school graduation or university admissions purposes. The Ministry's inspection recommended that IDP review its entire language proficiency testing and certification partnership activities and report to the Quality Management Department, proposing measures to address the certificates that were issued without proper authorization.
Moving on to today's story. Spreading awareness and providing legal education to fishermen directly at sea is a practical approach to meet the demands of managing and supervising illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing activities. The following report was conducted by the news reporting team of Nghệ An Radio and Television in the Gulf of Tonkin.
A northern province's fishing vessel is currently engaged in fishing activities of the Gulf of Tonkin, not far from the demarcation line. Due to rough seas, there is a risk that this fishing vessel may drift or be swept into foreign waters at night. Vietnam's law enforcement agencies have promptly approached and provided guidance and dissemination to fishermen to ensure they grasp their position and coordinates, thereby devising a plan to navigate their vessels back into the deeper waters of Vietnam's territorial sea.
The navigation system on this vessel is broken, so we can't see the demarcation line. However, when we go out to sea, we still remember it well. So we only fish within the Vietnamese waters and do not cross over to the Chinese side.
Most violations by fishing vessels are related to turning off their positioning systems and operating in unmonitored waters. Therefore, to reduce violations, besides enhancing inspections, management, and monitoring, it's crucial to conduct more in-depth awareness campaigns and legal consultations directly on fishing grounds for fishermen.
Disseminating legal knowledge to fishermen at sea is crucial. It helps them understand the laws better, thereby raising awareness and preventing violations in foreign waters during fishing activities.
Managing vessels at the shore, ports, and estuaries before heading out to sea is already challenging. However, the most concerning issue currently is the presence of vessels with expired registrations or those bought or sold from other provinces but not transferred to local ownership or area. This situation is hindering the supervision and management of fishing vessels at sea and requires local authorities to review and address it promptly.
The last news has ended our bulletin today. Thank you for watching and hope to see you next time.